fellow Americans and other friends, subscribers around the world. Back again, man. This morning, busy, dude. Man, we got so much crap going on right now. I ain't gonna really talk about that today. I didn't even actually know if I was going to get a video because I really didn't know, didn't really have a subject or anything I really wanted to talk about. And the things that we're busy doing is stuff that, it's stuff for surviving and prepping and preparing, for whatever may come, because there's a lot of crazy crap going on. But not something that, man, like I've said before, I don't share everything that's going on in this crazy world. Come on, stand up. Stand up. But, anyway, man, it was out. The snow, I don't know if you can even see the snow, man. It's snowing right now. Wasn't supposed to snow until 1 o'clock or something this afternoon. They're wrong again. But it's supposed to snow all day today, I think. Well, it wasn't supposed to start till 1, but snow all day today, I think through the night. Snow tomorrow, and then we have an Arctic blast is what they're calling it. An Arctic blast, Grizz. Look at it. That's my pal. So, an Arctic blast, man, and that's supposed to drop us down to sub-zero crap, man. I'm pretty excited about that. Starting, I think it's Sunday night, or the overnight low Sunday night, and Sunday through Wednesday, I believe, this Arctic blast is supposed to be down in the below zeros. And muskrat, we were talking about it, and man, they're predicting it even colder over there in Salmon than they're predicting here. So, I hope they're wrong about that. What you doing, man? These beasts. I hope they're wrong about that, but usually when it's something that like that, they're right. But when it's something like, the snow ain't gonna come till 1, then they're wrong. Anyway, man, that aside. Like I said, I've been busy. I've already been out this morning doing our thing. Came back. Gonna be heading out to do some other stuff. Got stuff going on tomorrow. Got stuff going on the next day. Just busy. One thing that we are doing, I'll talk about is I got them logs pulled out, and now I got to go out and saw them up. I got a bunch here. I'm getting ready to saw up and split up, just where you're sitting, to make sure that I've got enough wood put up, through the sub-zero crap. Definitely want to be prepared. Don't want to be out here in 0 degrees sawing and splitting wood. So that's one thing I got to get done too. There's so much been going on, and the stuff that I've been doing for the last week or two, and articles and trying to let everybody know the facts on the chicken feed and all that. Well, I've been getting a bunch of messages in, and honestly, I just kind of, ignored them or whatever. Just kind of read the subject matter or whatever, and great. Really didn't think, I guess I just didn't think too much on it, or pay too much attention. I'll get back to that. Well, this morning, I was checking some messages and stuff this morning, and now if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. But if you go back on my videos, man, they've actually changed the name, but this Canadian company was coming in up by Yellow Pine, basically wanting to move the Salmon River so that they could mine for gold underneath it. It's been big hoorah. I actually need to get back on that and check that stuff too. It's easy to get involved with everything in the world, nationwide, worldwide, and all that. And then you lose touch, of your own personal, man, you got to take care of your own personal crap too. And then your own county and your own state. And, of course, everything, I'm concerned about everything in this world right now. But I am always very concerned about stuff that's happening right here in Idaho. And the last time that, when they were doing so they changed the dang name. It's on my, man, there's a little blip. There's a, the Navajos have got, or not the Navajos, the Nez Perce have got a a group that I'm involved in and stuff. And then years ago, you know, I've been doing this crap for a long time. You know, I'm going to the, I don't know if you want to call them protests or whatever, you know, and everything, but they were. You know, they have everything from Castle Rock to, they were trying up above Atlanta, Idaho. They wanted to take the top of the mountain off one time. There's another Canadian company, and mine that. You know, man, that one we got stopped. This other one, well, by the Stibnite mine, that they want to move the Salmon River. Like I said, I need to check on that, man, because I was very involved in it back when I think it was about a year ago when I was doing videos and stuff about that. Might have been longer. And kind of got it stopped or slowed down anyway. But I need to check up on that, because, man, they'll slide that crap through. And then when everything's going on, you know, the pandemic and all that, it might have actually been before the pandemic. You know, so, I mean, that's when they're going to slide things through, no matter whether it be the government or, you know, a company wanting to hunt for gold. Anyway, you know, I'm trying to stay online here. First, I want to talk about my connection to gold mining and everything. Man, I started panning for gold probably when I remember camping out as a kid on Clear Creek up by up by Lowman, Idaho. And I started panning for gold. I was so interested in it with just a plate out of the camper, you know. And then got my first gold pan and stuff when I was probably, I don't know, 7, 8, 9 years old. So, I mean, I've been panning for gold, you know. I've never found big nugs, you know. I've got a little, you know, some, nothing to write home to mom about or nothing like that. So, I mean, I've been interested in, man, as I got older and stuff, and then got into where, you know, I got me my first sluice and stuff like that, you know. Sluice, man, tons. I still got a sluice box. Got 2 or 3 of them now, and then I got into the suction dredging. Dude, suction dredging, I'm like, this is the bomb, man, because you know, you're snorkeling, your mask, and we like to do that for crawfish too. But snorkeling the mask, and you dive down in there, man, you're digging the, you know, the crevices and the cracks in the rocks underwater, you know, man. Them dang miners couldn't get to that stuff. Man, then you got the, you know, the suction hose, you suck it up, man, it's going through your thing, and man, it was flipping amazing. All right, so I was into that in my 20s. And as I got older, you know, and I've always cared about the environment and protecting our animals and fish and everything. I started reading or seeing something that caught my eye on it, man, and started looking at especially the bigger operations. You know, I just had a little one, but it does damage too. And I'm like, dude, these suction dredges are horrible for the fish, you know, and the crawfish and all the water bugs, all that stuff. So, man, I stopped using. I actually still have pieces and parts. I used one of the hoses off of the suction dredge for a drainage hose over here for a sink. So, man, I stopped doing that, you know, and wow, man, that's crazy. You know, as I get older and you get involved and reading stuff, doing this, and getting involved in the, you know, stopping the mining companies and everything like that. So I'm going to read this article here. I got a couple things to read for you on it. But so now, all this, man, that was just a little story. So, dude, I am not against mining and stuff, man. I had guys wanting to whoop my ass and people that worked for the last company and all this, you know, big keyboard warriors back there and stuff. And I'm not against the mining or gold mining and everything, but I am against the way that they do it nowadays, man. The leech mining, that's what they want to do above Atlanta. So then you got leech ponds, man, and that was one of our biggest things, that's the Boise River, man. That is the supply of water for the whole Boise Valley, you crazy nuts. Well, now, this was the one that we were working on before, you know, the ones who wanted to move the Salmon River before it goes into the Frank Church Wilderness area. Well, that's going to help bring back the salmon and steelhead. So now we got this one, and this one is called Horse Heaven Mining Project. And let me get this company. It's a Stallion Gold Company out of Canada. Dude, like I said, man, I have nothing against Canada. Dude, I'm part French Canadian. So, man, it's not You know, it's this company. Do I have something against them? Absolutely, the way they're wanting to do stuff. And now, we had the Midas Gold, which is the one, like I said, they changed their name. Midas Gold came in. I have a friend that's on the city board or whatever they call it, man, with the people that run the visitor center and all that stuff. But anyway, they had a meeting with Midas Gold. Midas Gold's went around and just cut checks to all the little towns around here trying to get everybody on board. And this friend of ours, she had no clue about none of it. Oh, that's great, man. I don't know how much they donated to the schools and all this stuff. And the only people that ain't jumping on the bandwagon is McCall, because McCall don't need the money. So McCall has been, you know, on our side or my side against, you know, Midas. So this one, are they affiliated with them? I don't know. Maybe. But this is Stallion Gold Company. So here, I'm going to read this, get you on track to do this. Like I said, I read this and was not planning on it. Obviously, I'm going to go do my work today and be on this tonight because I'll be writing in a public comment, man. It's due by the 2nd of February, man. That's right around the corner. So here we go. Well, let me get some eyeballs. Here's what you need to know about the Horse Heaven mining project. These facts can help you write your public comment, which is due February 2nd. The project sites on the upslope of the eligible wild and scenic river Johnson Creek, as well as the East Fork and South Fork of the Salmon River. This causes concern for any spills or contaminants to pollute the nearby rivers. The watershed serves as a spawning, rearing, and migratory habitat for the ESA-listed species Snake River steelhead, Chinook salmon, and Idaho bull trout. See, and I run the bull trout fences. Stallion Gold's mining claims share an eastern border with the Stibnite Gold Project. The cumulative impacts of these two projects could adversely impact the ecosystem in the area. Stallion Gold's plan calls for potentially using water from Johnson Creek for drilling. The current plan states that it will use no more than 10% of stream flow. However, Johnson Creek is known to flow below 100 CFS in late summer months, meaning that 10% reduction in flow can adversely affect the water temperature of the critical habitat. The project falls within the traditional territory of the Nez Perce tribe and could impact treaty reserved rights and extensive restoration investments to Johnson Creek and the South Salmon watershed. Exploration activities could run up to 24 hours a day, 7 days a week during seasonal operations. This work schedule could consistently disturb wildlife and limit access to graders. Okay, so there's one, you know, and that's, you know, and then I get the comments on here and stuff. Oh man, you're a tree hugging, blah, blah, blah. Dude, I really don't care. You might as well not put your negative comments on here because I really don't give a shit and I will just block and delete them. You know, and yes, I will listen to both sides, but usually the people that are making the comments, they're just doing it to vent or to, I don't know, release some of their negativity out in the world. I don't know what the hell. All right, let me do this read this other one. Have you heard of Horse Heaven Mining Project? This mining threat is near the Stibnite Gold Project. We'll talk about Stibnite, or the Stibnite mine here in a minute. Stibnite Gold Project outside Yellow Pine, Idaho. This past summer, Idaho Rivers United, and a number of our other partner organizations submitted comments on the Horse Heaven Exploration Project, and will again now that the project has moved into the scoping phase under the National Environmental Policy Act. Horse Heaven is another exploration project that puts the South Fork of the Salmon River and all its important environmental functions in the crosshairs of yet another Canadian mining company, Stallion Gold. While relatively small for now, this project has the potential to expand significantly in its size if its exploration results come back favorably. This first phase of exploration calls for roughly 20 drill sites, but Stallion's Gold's claims along Johnson Creek that border the Stibnite mine projects western boundary consists of over 5,000 hectares of land within Valley County. Valley County is the next county over from us. Then it's got the way to connect and put your 2 cents in, you know what I mean? To a lot of y'all that ain't, you know, in Idaho or in the Pacific Northwest or just don't care, then this video, you know, ain't gonna do nothing for you, but really it should, you know. And you know, the Stibnite mine and the well, there's a bunch of mines over there around Yellow Pine and stuff, and you know, these companies come in and make all these promises. We're going to clean it up, we're going to make it better than it was before, and all this stuff. Well, gold prices drop and they just bail and leave, you know, us Idahoans to hold to clean it up and take care of it, you know. So that's, oh, I'm so against it. That's just my 2 cents on it, man. Like I said, man, to go out and run out, go gold panning and run your old sluice and stuff like that, you know, metal detectors, all that. Yeah, I'm into that stuff. But this, man, that is, if you don't understand, that is right in the area of where the Salmon River runs into the Frank, you know, the Frank Church Wilderness area. And the Salmon River. Dude, man, you know, I'm more for, hey, let's tear down some freaking dams and get the fish back up here. That's all I got to say on that, man. Please remember to like, subscribe, and share. It helps keep the lights on, the home fires burning, and them propane tanks full. I'm going to get out here and get me some wood now, so I'm up to, man. Like I said, I hope this interests you, and man, you can put your 2 cents in. You can go over to Idaho Rivers United. Man, I'm in all those groups. Do I agree with everything, you know, that they're saying? Heck no, man. I'm a tree hugging, hunting, Mother Earth, Earth Mother loving human. You know, man, we've got to take care of what we have. We've got to stop destroying it. And that's exactly what they're going to do, man. And then it's going to leak crap in there. Oh, Lord. Good Lord willing. Them creeks don't rise. We'll be back again tomorrow. See ya.